Welcome back, everyone, to episode 3 and what will likely be the last episode of our extended look at Kingsfield. In the previous episode, we got a little bit further into, I think we're inside the castle of Melanat, or at least the town of Melanat, because we have run into a couple of villagers and talked to them. One of them was looking for her long-lost brother, and another one couldn't leave the house or wouldn't leave the house because he said he was too fat. Really deep storytelling there. It's hard to tell if we're making any progress, and I think that may be ultimately what ends up killing our extended look is I don't know if I'm making any progress at all. They didn't do a great job of indicating that through what you see in the gameplay. We don't really have a central mission right now. We're just kind of moving forward. We know we have to go get a sword. Is that it? That's all we're here for, is just get the sword? It kind of makes it feel like there's not a whole lot else going on in the game, and RPGs are usually a little bit deeper in terms of the storyline. You have some idea of what you're doing, and right now it's just aimlessly wandering. So let's go ahead and continue that aimless wandering, and hopefully we'll run into something that'll make the story a little more clear. So we had 2 doors, one there and one on the other side that had a lock. You see a plant there. Let's go ahead and kill the watermelon. Oh, I missed. Oh, yep. There's a guy on the ground there. Meow. Nothing hiding there. Boons. Yeah, no kidding. But I see a corpse. Did he kill this body? A soldier of Verdite. Verdite? I don't know how you say that. And a rock. The plant spit a rock at him. Let's keep exploring down here, because apparently I hadn't. There's a guy in jail there. There's a... Oh my god, look at this. Gang of ruffians. I see 2 plants in there. We got it. Aw, I was gonna say we gotta let him out. Hey, you. What'd you do? Talk. Not talking. Can't open it. Damn. All right, well, did everything we could that way. So the question is, I was facing the wall to the right, and then there's a door to the left. Which one do we want to do? And what does this say? The Underworld Prison number 1. Number 2 is even deeper underground. We'll go this way, because this is the way I was facing initially. Apparently, you can't just activate it. You have to use the key, because we did pick up a couple of those. We have, what, 2 of them? Yeah, 2 of them. Yes. There we go. Uh-oh. There's a guard. These guys are no joke. News item. Get some herb in me. And we better save. No, what are you doing? There we go. Alright. There we go. Oh, no, you don't. Want some, mother? Oh, you can't wall out on me. Oh, sit down. I swang again. Swang? Swung again. I think we found the castle. I guess we weren't in the castle before, and now we definitely are. And someone is shooting arrows? Yeah, I can see him. Oh, no, you don't. How about this? You keep walking in circles. I'm gonna see if I can't get to this guy. I can't. Damn. How about this? Yes. You're not gonna be safe for long, boy. I'm coming for you. Oh. He kicked me! He's got some powerful karate chops. Give me that money. And a rhombus key. All right. Now I got our key back. That was not... Oh, wait, what am I doing? Not the safest thing in the world to do. Well, we got rid of him, and the bumbling idiot with the pike on the ground didn't do anything. Halberd? He tried. He clearly wanted to do something. He just couldn't find it. Ow! Well, this ain't gonna lead to the same spot. So how do I get to the other guy? Was there anything else up on the other side that I could do? Where'd the guard go? He ran all the way up here to get me. And he failed. Oh, no. You're not getting combos on me, son of a bitch. Gotcha. Oof, another expensive exchange. Any hidden doors I can find here? No. Oh, here. No. Well, damn. Does that mean that one guard just can't be reached? What the hell's on the other side of that wall? I can see something sticking through it. Can't just be a coincidence, right? There's something there. Oh, well, yeah. This is how I came in, isn't it? Ow! Damn it! Okay, dude. I read you. You want a fight? We'll give you a fight. Oh, there it is. Duh. Make him karate chop me in person. Save. I took a lot of hits here. Yeah, I didn't think so. Come here. Oh, no, you don't. Yeah, you better run, coward. He's ready to go tell his boss. This isn't fair! Bitch. They dropped an arrow. We haven't found a bow to use it with, but we have one arrow. Okay. Room is clear. We have the way we came in. Oh, what the? Where did you come from? No, you don't. Oh, he's got some turn radius here. Oh, no, he doesn't. Not anymore. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Up. Sit down. No, you don't. No. Come here. Down you go. All right, so we have the passage in front, and we have a doorway over there. This does open, naturally. This feels like the most direct route we've taken at any point in the game. Which isn't telling you much. Alright, let's use another herb. We are in precious short supply of. I hope I don't run into a bunch of... Okay. Open the door. Open the door! I was hoping he'd follow. Alright, do a quick save. Alright, come on. Son of a bitch. You want some? You and your buddy? You want to dance? Let's do the tango. Go. No, 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 no. You son of a bitch. Uh-oh. Had to dodge that arrow. Gotcha. Got him. All right. Whew. One down. Let's definitely not do it out here, though, because that's where the archer is. Do it here, where there's a little bit of cover. And the guard already lost me. I'm not smart! Come on, you son of a... I don't know why I always do it to the right. This is probably the worst way to do it because his weapon is closer that way. Come on. Oh, yeah. Big chop. Run away. Run. No, 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 no. I wanted you to run. Yeah, there you go. No. Oh, what a deadly dance we dance. Oh, come on. Uh-oh. Come on. Damn it. Oh, God, this is not easy. Oh, damn it. Sit down. Frick. Oh, boy. These are proving to be very costly battles. What the hell? He came down. He got tired of hitting nothing, apparently. I hope it hurt him. Let's do a quick save. Go. It's very much about just getting the timing of your weapon swing down so that you're stun locking him enough that he can't get a hit back. Counterattack, if you will. Music definitely changed. And I definitely don't know how to get the hell up there. Like, this is the only way to make any progress is jam on the walls and see if you can't find an opening somewhere. Okay, a whole lot of nothing there. So one opening and one with an overlook. And clearly you can get up there at some point, probably over there. Up above. It's so goofy that there are 2 meters separate for your stamina and your magic, and somehow using the use button burns through the stamina for both. And magic goes down way faster. Look at that. That's so weird. Okay. There's a switch. And what is this? Entrance to the central village. Okay. Again, very weird how this kingdom is laid out. It seems like it's all underground. Here's how you get up to where the archer was. And there was no reason to come up here because he fell down to attack. Dumbass. He gets what he had coming to him. Alright, so open. Not open. Oh, hello. Don't attack me. I come in peace. Did you see a little boy around here? I'm looking for my son, Sandler. Adam Sandler? I've warned him not to go into the underworld, but he's crazy about treasure hunting. I hope he comes back soon. Well, I have the earth herbs, and you don't. So you will listen to every damn thing I have to say! We actually found another village, which is a nice touch. Again, where am I? Where the hell am I going? Don't come into my house without permission. Okay, can I look at the sign? Kell Hunt. Have you met his brother, Mike? I won't finish that. I won't finish it. You'll just do it in your own head. Is this your house? I'm going in. I'm in your house. I'm going to sit on your bed. Can I sit on the bed? No, of course not. Ah, someone screeched. I hear that. Oh, God. The octopus that lives in here is very upset. Wow. Well, that was a whole lot of nothing. Moving on. Ah, why did you say that there was nothing in there? There was clearly something in here. Hello. What looks like a dead end, which means the wall's gonna open, probably. Or not. Nah, just kidding. Oh, damn. Anything up above? Nothing that I see. Alright, whatever. Moving on. Another save room that I can't use because reasons. This is so disappointing. Yes, save. Yes, save. Cannot save. I did figure out what these are. Apparently you put a key on them and it'll allow you to teleport, I think, to other areas. So that's how you get around the island a little faster. You just use those and they'll take you to previously explored areas, I guess. I knew it. Like, there's no way. Well, that would explain the shrieking. Okay, come on. Let's do this. No. No. Oh, don't die. Oh, damn it. I should have found a better opening. And, oh, we're all the way back here. Damn it. Is he down below again? He sure is. Ow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Get his ass. There we go. Ooh, getting closer and closer every time. Alright, so we went up. And there was another path we didn't take. We could explore that. It feels like all I did this way was just fall into a trap. So we'll save here just to not have to kill that archer a second time. Let's see what this way led to. I see torches. I see tunnels. I see another archer. Alright. See the crest. Base number 2. What happened to base number 1? Did I miss that? Damn it. Alright, so that was just a big loop. That didn't take... I'm guessing it leads to that area there. Alright, let's go find out what we're in for. Man, I really wish I had a little bit better armaments, but whatever. Oh, God. Hey, guys, what's up? This is their dance they do to get ready for battle. Uh-oh. One of them broke loose. I had just enough time to get a little sip of tea. Alright, you want some? Come on. Come on. Oh, now they're doing their part of the routine where they dance back and forth a little. Can they not go past the invisible line that's right there? Oh, that's funny. Okay. Oh, no. All right, well, the wall's closed behind me, so... Oh, God. There's a sword on the ground. All right, go this way. Out, 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 before they chase. Am I free? Am I free? Okay. We gotta burn some more herb. Might as well use another. Okay. Whew. Back in there. I don't know which one I was whacking at before. Take advantage of an opening when you got it. Oh god, this isn't an opening. This is a mistake. Got him. All right, one down, one to go. No, you don't. Get him. Got 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 him. Nope. I had a hezzy. Got his ass. And I leveled. Alright. Got another arrow for some reason. Is this a bow? It sure is. There we go. Now we can kill things at a distance with 3 arrows. That's not going to cut it. So, is it you put it on and that's it? You don't have a choice of using... Yeah, pretty much. Do they show me how many arrows I have? They don't. I don't love that. I don't love that. I don't think there's any doors in here. Why wouldn't they just make doors obvious, except for, like, the one type that you ever see? Everything else is an invisible wall or a hidden passage. Can I see this? What it represents? Nope. Game does not want to tell me. I don't think it's a good idea to run around with this equipped unless I'm... Well, but there is the archer up ahead, so we'll give it a shot. Give it a shot. All right. Save here. We'll give it a shot. Ow! Oh! How's that feel, buddy? Ah, of course, he dodged. That's it, right? I'm out. No? Damn, dog! Yeah, archery's kind of hard. And so that wasn't obvious. Nope, missed. Oh, you know. That would be really nice is if I could just get him to, like, shoot those arrows, and then when they land, pick them up. Nah, you're not hit. Oh, okay, that time you did. Damn it. Aiming a little high, that's part of it. Damn it! Gotcha. Oh, on the strafe. He ran for cover. Coward. Come on. Come on back. All right, fine. Oops. How many arrows do I have left? Does the game show you? Oh, 15. All right, so we're not picking up a arrow. We're picking up like a bundle of them, which is good because, yeah, 3 arrows would not cut it. Okay, let's... I have no way to get up to him. Oh, now he's back. Damn it. Hopefully that's it, right? How'd you hit me through the floor? You dick. This ain't gonna lead to him. It's gonna lead to his buddy. Come on. Yeah. What the hell? I decided to do a jumping strike on him. You're not walking away from this. You're not chopping me. Thank you for the arrows. Where's your money? Oh, the money fell through the steps! Or maybe I picked it up. I don't know. There's a door there. We better use. Oh boy. We're running out of herbs here, but I have no other way to heal. No reliable way to heal. And the other archer is... Oh, maybe he left and went the other way? Okay. We've made it to a dead end. Boy, this was certainly a thing. Yeah, I didn't think that was going to result in me getting any progress. Let's go this way. See what we have up ahead. Oh, God. Oh, why did I walk into it? You doofus. Let's try that again. Okay, let's not fall. I think I can do this better. Maybe there's a switch I gotta hit and it'll, like, open a bridge there. But I didn't see a switch anywhere. No. Weird texture on the ground doesn't equal a bridge or on the wall there. There was a switch back this way, wasn't there? But it was for the door it was right next to. Right here. That ain't gonna do it. It's gonna open this. Yeah. There's something rolling. What did that give me? A staff! Hooray! That was a staff. A phantom rod. Alright, I got a phantom rod. I don't know what the hell that's good for. Oh, take arrows. Yeah, thank you. Glad I'm finding something in these barrels now. And herbs. I'll take plenty of herbs. And a save point that I can't use. You know, I was complaining earlier, they didn't give you enough save points. And now I'm finding them. So I can't complain about that anymore. They are kind of giving me more. The hell did that guy come from? All right, save and let's go find out what he is. Hey, can you guide me, mister? Welcome, Alexander. You must seek the truth. I will tell you what Seath and Gyra have created. Seath, of course, is also a name that you see in Dark Souls. He is the dragon Seath the Scaleless, who betrayed the dragons to help Lord Gwyn take over the kingdom of, whatever the hell it's called, Lordran, in the big battle between the first finders of the souls and the dragons who were eternal. They won, and Lord Gwyn basically broke up his soul and gave it to a bunch of people and created the Age of Fire. So Seath is a name that you'll hear in future games in the FromSoft series. Hey, whoa, whoa! Hey, does he sell things? Or no? So what the hell? Do I have to give him an item and he'll tell me something? An ordinary item, nothing special. Okay. So I guess I have to show him, believe what this crystal ball says and decide which way to go. I don't know. What about the staff I picked up? This rod illuminates hidden doors for a short duration. Oh, okay. So this guy just tells you what the items mean? Tell me what the short sword means. Okay. And why the hell did he pop up in this room after I left it? I don't think there's anything else here, unless he tells me what this does. This bottle can hold the recovering potions for future use. So this is an Estus flask, is what they're saying. Okay. All right. Anything else that I didn't know about before? What does this do? Redstone allows you to recover the change of status except the poison. Obviously, the language was originally Japanese, and they translated it to English, and the person who did it was probably doing it a little too literally. There is a difference between using some creative license to make translation make more sense to an English audience and just being as literal with your translation as possible, which sometimes is not the greatest way to do it. And also people who go way overboard and recontextualize stuff because it satisfies whatever they want it to say, which I don't approve of. Don't do that. I'm betting the Phantom Rod requires magic, which we don't have, so... I heard something. Up! Well, Magic Man gone. We got our chance to find out what the items are, and then he left. He said, deuces, and then ran. It's so weird. Oh, there's another switch you can... Okay. Alright. Let's keep going this way. This felt like progress, which we've been in sore need of. This game has not done a great job in that regard. Oh, damn it. I couldn't get around the corner fast enough. Pillar of Wind. Pillar of Wind. Is there a way to get across? There is not. What do you say? Gigi's house at Sandler. I know where Adam Sandler is now. Very good. And I didn't see a switch, so if it has something to do with those pillars, we have to get... Well, we have the spell to activate them, I assume. We have a wind spell. The problem is we don't have any magic points, and we still haven't found a way to recover them yet. Because the game doesn't seem to want to tell me how to do that. Not great. Not great. Okay. Was this guy who was like, can't come in my house? Yeah. But there's an old lady back there. I want to say hi. Hi. Give me a kiss. Did you make cookies? Love cookies. All right. Wait, wasn't there another person back here? The lady talking about Sandler. Yeah, there we go. Yada, yada, yada. Okay, well, I'll try to find your treasure hunting son who did a dumb thing and probably got captured and put in prison. That almost certainly is the guy down in the prison, right? Okay, yes. Nothing there. This one had something though, right? Yep. No. Come on. There you go. The room that led to nothing. Well. Does it? Let's find out. Let's use the Phantom Rod and see if that does what I think. Didn't do anything. Alright, so no hidden door. Alright, this was the dead end again. So let's show the hidden... Or the floor... Right. Well, the Phantom Rod's gone. Alright, well, it's a one-use item, I guess. Item. We gotta heal up before we go down here, because the ant is gonna get us. Ah! Now. Quit dodging my hits! You little bastard! Lost the effect. Well, I guess it was still active, but it didn't seem to be helping any. Eyes down for ants. Ah! Oh, God. That is a really big ant. We seem to have found the ant colony. And then there's that thing, which is tumbling my way! Oh, God, there's an ant right there. Die! I know I'm getting hit in the back. Come here, you little bastard. That's not as fun when I'm looking at you, is it? This may be one of those times where I gotta bust out the arrows. Gotcha. Gotcha. Ah, I missed. Gotcha. All right, cool. Got him out of the way. Get an herb we desperately need. God, they are bleeding me to death from all my items. Save that for when we absolutely cannot do this hand-to-hand. Is that crystal? Yeah. So my understanding, if I hadn't said it before, is that those are only for trading. There's someone who will buy them from us later. Yeah, sit down. I'm not fighting hand to hand. Hand to mandible. Cool. We got another whatever it is stone that cures everything except poison, which means that antidote is literally just poison and bloodstone is anything else you can imagine except poison. I see you. Okay, come on. Gotcha. The structure of this area is very confusing. Alright, so I came in here, right? Yes. Should do a trace left here. Stick to the wall, going left. Left, left, left. Ant. Oh, damn it! No! I got caught! Ah, crap. Where did I save last? Oh, we just lost a ton of progress, didn't we? Because there was the guy back. Oh, maybe not. We lost some. Very punishing to lose in this one. Whee! It's too bad there isn't a way to the other side of the gap to see what that is. I get it. It's supposed to tease you out of safety, and you probably aren't even going to find anything on the wall meaningful if you do. See if there's a way we could do this safer. I know the spinny guy is up there. Okay. I'll do this. Go, go, go. Pick this up. Dodge out of the way. Go. Don't let him pinch you. Got the goodies. Let's move. Now it's not safe in here because of the spinny guy. The ant that was bugging me wants to come bug me some more. He doesn't. Coward. Always to me. Hold on. Nope, no. Equipment. Uh-huh. How's it feel? How's it feel, bitch? Oh, it didn't go so well for you this time, did it? And I hit him. Cool. I didn't waste that arrow. Yeah, I don't think you can knock the arrow if you've already pulled the drawn the bow back. You can't unknock it and save the arrow. You have to use it, and I just killed him in one hit. Nice. Too bad the arrows are in short supply. I would just do that with all of them. Oh, I don't like this. No. Stay up there. I don't want to fight you. I want to fight your little buddy. In fact, I'm going to do it this way because I now know how powerful this is. No. Come on. Nope. Down. Down. Down you go. Good boy. Alright. Let's hit the tunnels. And this time, save before we go in. Make some progress. Down you go. Not exactly how they wanted you to use it, but I don't care. We're inside of a giant anthill. Which, if you've played Elden Ring, nothing new. They've certainly dabbled in future games in giant anthills. Alright, I found a big green tree. No. Equipment. Sword. Let's save before we do something stupid. Oh, green tree, give me the life of energy and happiness. Or just be here, I guess. So there's a room maybe behind it? Aha! And a chest. Oh, be something good, something good, something good. It's a ninja star! Yes! I don't know what that is. Amulet? Is it a piece of equipment? No? Apparently you can equip items, which I hadn't been doing. Not that it was like any urgent thing. You can always pause the game and use items, so I'm not sure what the hell that was supposed to do for me. I picked up Truth Glass. I have no idea what the hell that does for me. Not a clue. Since it shows up in the items, I gotta guess it's a consumable. Alright, so that was it. Search behind the big green tree to find the truth glass. Obviously. Duh. Oh, you son of a... Alright. You and I want to do this. Let's do it. I'm not doing it that way. No. Hey, look, if you want to be difficult, I'll be nasty too. Ready? You're not gonna like how this ends. Because it's gonna hurt. Yeah, right through your brain. That went through your eyeball, didn't it? Wish you could equip 2 items at once and use them kind of like you do in any of the future FromSoft games where you could have multiple weapons and just swap between them. Would make things a bit easier. Alright, come on. Get him. Cool. Alright. What? What the? Oh, you sneak. Little bastard. Alright, hole in the floor leads to water. Yep. Does the pirate map tell me where I'm at in the game world? Not really. Oh, I'm there. I mean, come on, game. Give me better guidance than this. This sucks. I have no idea where the hell I've gone. At the very least, I could see that I'm guessing the major point that I was supposed to be getting to, which I haven't reached yet and can't, is the big square area at the very top of the map. But I can't reach it because I don't have magic that I can cast to activate those switches, which I have the spell. I just don't have any magic points because I didn't know I'd never find another goddamn recovery item for magic the rest of the game. What a dumb choice. They should not have made it so that you could burn through your magic by accident and then never get to cast anything again. And has it gone up at all? It has. The magic stat has absolutely gone up as we've been playing the game. I just have no way to cast magic. Stupid, stupid call. We'll play for a couple more minutes, and then we're going to go ahead and wrap, because I'm just not... I'm not feeling this one. There's just no indication that I'm making progress. No NPCs telling me keep going this way, no signage, no nothing. And that is very disappointing. Alright, let's do this. Let him come to me. And then use my trusty bow, which I hope I have more arrows for. I have 20 more. Alright, we're good. Alright, come on. Oh, that didn't go so well, did it? That hurt really bad, didn't it? Your buddy's gonna get one, too. Right in the frickin' eyes. And he's a little bit tougher, so... 2 to kill him. Come on. You want some? Yeah, there you go. Might as well use the good weapon now. I know you probably should save it for ranged instances of battle, but I'm just not going to wait that long. Nope, missed. Gotcha! Hey, you want to fight? Want to fight? Come on. Ah, missed. Oh, didn't get that one. Come on. Coward. Oh, didn't hit him. Alright. Alright, found some crystals. I hear someone. Oh, wait, pick it up. Pick it up, idiot. Don't put it down. Gotcha. I hear him. Is there one below? No. Oh, big ant. Or small ant. Give me your money. Ah, fell to the bottom. All right, well, keep going this way. Swap back. Man, I wish I had found something better in the short sword at this point, but it is what it is. All right, come on. Let's do this. Look at that juice. Right, what's this way? Oh, check right. An ant. Got his money. A chest. At least this area has been paying off. I'm getting, like, actual goodies in here. I feel like we hadn't really found a whole lot of great stuff in the last, 50 minutes or so. They've been hoarding the goodies on me. I'll take that, and I'll take that. Yes. Put the herb on the ground behind me. Yes. Yes. Drink. Drink. Okay. Was that it? Nope, there was another way here. Oh! Damn it! What? Son of a... Oh god, that's a big ant. He's spitting at me. Or, no, his buddy's helping. Run. Run, 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 run. Use item. I gotta burn 2 of these. Damn it. Oh god, there's too many of them! Okay. Let's... No. Put on the bow. Bow has been the most reliable weapon at this point. They're coming out of the wall! I'm walking right into the big guy. Well, let's see if I can... Oh, God, no! Oh, God, there's too many! I think we found where we're gonna end up stopping, because I'm gonna try to kill this ant, and I'm probably gonna fail. Come on. Oh, now you don't want to fight, huh? Alright, well, your buddies are all gonna pay the price, then. Damn it. Hey! Yeah, son of a... Are we out? Oh, no. I'm out of arrows. All right, well, my only option now. All right, I'm out of arrows. I'm out of arrows. Gotta try to do it hand to hand. This isn't gonna go well. The ground is just littered with money. Only one way to rock! This is why we end the series this way. Items. Alright, back up. There we go. Go for an end run. I hit him with some good arrow shots that had to count for something. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, no! This would have been so much easier if I could kill the ants faster some other way. I didn't think I was going to make any progress there. So is it going to kick me all the way back to the beginning if I just let this play out? It sure did. Look at that. All right, we'll load and we'll stop here. Well, just for the hell of it, let's see what was down here. This was probably not where you wanted to go. Watch, this is where the skeletons were. That cave all the way back at the beginning of the game. Well, wait. What the hell's that? Found a big gem? Cool. And, oh no, the bad fish. Why are the fish so bad here? Bad fish. Cool. Fish leveled me up. Is that an exit? Is there an exit? Well, how do I get out of here? Apparently I don't. I live here now. Unless a door opens while I'm jamming on this button. Cool, so I went down into a pit that I can't escape from, apparently. I have no idea how you get out of here. So if I fell down here, I was rewarded with an item. Some kind. Gem. Let's see what it was, at least. It's probably just a diamond. Oh, water crystal. That means I just learned healing magic? If I read right? Huh. So there is a spell you can get down here, but then you can't get out. That makes sense. Of course. Oh, and an arrow. I'll take that. Anything else on the ground that I wasn't looking at? Apparently. Just want to go through the gap where all the water's going. But you can't. Alright. Yeah, alright. Let's go ahead and wrap things up. The biggest problem, I think, for this game, and it's sad because I don't feel like this has been the case in other FromSoft games that I've ever played, is that I don't know if I'm even going the right way at this point. Like, the game is in sore need of guidance, and it's just not there. And that is very frustrating, because I feel like there's something here that could be compelling, but without guidance, it just feels like I'm just wandering into random areas and fighting enemies and hoping that I'm going the right way. And that is the biggest problem with this title, and I don't know if it gets any better with future Kingsfield games. They did make at least 2 more that I know of before they moved on to other series. I think they also did a game in between called Shadows Tower, something like that, which we may pick up if I can find a copy that's not stupid expensive, because it's not easy to find these early FromSoft games for cheap, unfortunately. All right, let's go ahead and offer our final review of the game. I don't think I've seen anything in this episode that would change what I was going to say about the series, or the game at least, at the end of the day here. Everything I had written basically was written after the conclusion of the second episode, assuming, rightly so, that not a whole lot was going to change in the experience between that episode and the end of this one. So let's go ahead and do a round of the good, the bad, and the ugly. The good is that right off the bat, we have to talk about FromSoft's bread and butter. The combat is tough, but for the most part, it's very fair. Enemies, right from the start, hit hard and do serious damage. If you don't learn the flow of the combat quickly, you won't make any progress. What I really liked is that the enemy is staggered upon landing a hit, no matter what you're hitting. Whether it's the kraken octopuses, the slimes, skeletons, the human guards, the ants, They all can be staggered with a clean hit, and that means you can use that window to either retreat, take another swing on short stamina, or reposition to attack their flank. And the circle strafing is crucial to defeating certain enemies. If the guards fight you face to face, they will destroy you with a flurry of hits. Ultimately, once I figured out the combat flow, I liked it and I wanted to continue the gameplay. We'll talk about why I didn't go any further when we get to the bad. The game does a great job of giving you numerous paths to follow, and they almost always give you something to show for your effort, whether it's an herb, or money, or even a rare piece of armor or a weapon. We found a weapon in this episode, the short bow, or the whatever it is, just the bow, I think is what it's called, inside of the base. From the starting area, you can go straight ahead into the caves and start the journey as intended because it's right in front of you. You can turn left and try to get past the big octopus kraken thing to find a short sword and a secret cave behind the waterfall, which we didn't go into because it was guarded by a pair of skeletons. You can cut across the shore to the right of the starting cave and find another cave to explore, or you can run along a narrow strip of submerged land to find a lighthouse with a valuable fire crystal that taught us our first magic spell, and then run along another submerged strip of land to find the breastplate. This is exactly what makes for a good RPG. Lots of paths to explore and rewards on nearly all of them. I haven't seen a hint of a load time at any point during the gameplay, which for a second time effort for a game studio is really impressive. You got to keep in mind this is a PlayStation 1 game that came out within a year of the console launching. There's no doorways that fade to a loading screen. No sudden stops in the action to catch up on assets that the game wasn't prepared for you to see. Nothing like that. It is likely a reason why the character feels a bit sluggish at times, but I'm just happy that I'm not stopping after entering every new room to load an area. The game feeds you just enough healing items in the outset to keep you from needing to run for a fountain or a vendor after every encounter, but it doesn't rain those resources. That keeps the gameplay balanced between nervously picking at enemies while hiding from mobs, and rushing like an idiot into every room without a care in the world. I can take some risks, but I can't survive by burning an herb after every encounter. And this episode, I was being a little bit more reckless, and it did start to cost me an herb. So, yes, you're smart by taking the cautious approach with enemies, do the circle strafe, attack their flank, make sure they're not getting turns to whack back at you because you don't have an infinite pool of health, and after just, 2-3 hits, you're in serious trouble, and there's not a lot of ways for you to heal. Right at the end, which is funny because I still can't do anything about it, I learned a spell, and we can take a peek here, I think. If you go to the magic, you should see that it's in there. Okay, so we didn't learn heal. We learned dispoison, excuse me. So I learned a recovery spell, not a health recovery spell. There is one under the water magic, because I think you can get 2 spells for every element, and one of them is literally just a heal spell that you can cast. But eventually you do learn a way to get some health back by using magic. I already lost where I was. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're done with the good. The bad, and this is pretty much what killed the series here. This game desperately needed better guidance in what you're doing and where to go to accomplish that. It's something that FromSoft has struggled with in future games, so I'm not surprised that it's an issue here. Aside from the starter cave, which is literally right in front of you, no single path that I took at any point made me feel like I was going the right way. This is a simple fix. Guide arrows in the environment. NPCs that tell you what you're supposed to do. Hell, even slight color variations between the right path and side paths would help. Ultimately, what led me to end the extended look when I did was the lack of guidance. Am I anywhere near a major plot point or any substantial progress? Who knows? I found a big ant. I had a note in here saying that I hadn't found a boss. We did technically find a boss, but the game isn't making it clear that this boss was someone I needed to defeat to actually progress in the game, and that's a problem. Graphically, This game is ugly. Even for a PS1 game that released a year after the console launched, this is an eyesore. Too many brown and gray tunnels and not enough differentiation between them. The enemy models are predictably as detailed as the game engine could handle, which isn't much, but they also look very generic. There isn't any defining characteristic to their design. The most exotic enemy we saw at the very start, and it was the octopus kraken things. They kind of look weird, but I don't know if that's enough. That is something that FromSoft would get better at in the future, but here, the skeletons look like they would fit in any other fantasy RPG. So do the random guards. There's nothing that makes them scream, oh, this is, a tailored enemy that FromSoft designed. The audio left a lot to be desired. The music is quiet and lacks dynamics. The shoreline track is plodding and doesn't set the stage for the adventure ahead of you. The song that begins when you enter the castle or the kingdom proper is a little bit better, but it still doesn't send the spirit soaring at any point. I think I can see why FromSoft chose not to use magic music for standard exploration areas going forward. Aside from the bold, sweeping suites that they usually produce for their boss fights, the in-between music just isn't great. We got into a third area in this game, and it was so faint, I barely noticed it when we were going around. Even in the ant cave, I don't know if there was a fourth track. It was so soft, it was barely noticeable. And I don't think I changed any stats for the audio for music in this. Yeah, your options are on or off. Not great. Magic is a great way to handle tougher enemies at a distance. It's just too bad you don't ever seem to find more after you expend the little that you start the game with. There's supposed to be consumable items in this game called moonstones that replenish your magic points, but I haven't found a single one. And the fountains that recover your health don't recover magic points. So without a reliable way to restore my magic, I just can't use it. We played for 3 hours, and I haven't found a single way to recover that magic. Not one. We found a second spell that I haven't seen at all, the wind spell, simply because I never found a way to get the magic back. What a huge botch. I can't sleep to recover it. I can't buy it back via item vendors. I can't even utilize the rare fountains to replenish myself. Why did they make it so hard to find magic? Did they just not want you to ever use it? Then why bother putting it in the game? That was horrible. They really screwed up on that one. As far as the ugly, I'm happy that the game gives you a map. I just wish it was actually useful. You can't pan the map at all to see the full extent of its covered areas, and there seems to be paths that aren't shown on the map correctly. We saw that in this episode. I was standing in the middle of the Anthill area, and it didn't look like it was showing me any of what I was looking at. Regardless of having a map, without a simple marker that tells you, go here to advance the game, I don't know if even having a map really helps me make any progress. I'm glad they put it in the game, but could you make it just the tiniest bit user-friendly? Another small quibble about the map. I would have appreciated if locked doors or chests were marked so you know where to go once you have the necessary key to open them. I am not going to remember where any of the locked chests were because the environments are not distinct enough for me to recognize as places I should return to later on. Just put a little tan box on the map whenever I find a chest and interact with it, or a little door icon. This could not have been that hard to add. I think that was something that they just decided they couldn't figure out or didn't want to waste time on and didn't bother with, and they probably should have. The game doesn't seem to have any checkpointing that I could use. That could have been a limitation of my inability to do an in-game save, but dying always meant that I had to start over from the beginning, so I had to use save states to progress. Even if the save markers did act as checkpoints, there were not enough of them. Given how easy it is to get lost in this game, you needed more save points, and they should never have hidden them behind secret walls. There was a handful at the very end here that were in more open areas, but by and large, the ones that we were finding, you had to go up to a wall that didn't have any defining characteristic that said, there's something behind this. Guess by hitting the use button that it would open, And then it would open, you'd see, oh, there's the save point right there. There's difficulty by making enemies hard or making resources scarce. And then there's difficulty by obscuring things that you need in ways that don't feel fair. And this game leaned into the latter way more than they should have. Hard enemies I can accept. You can figure that out eventually. Trial and error, you're going to get around that limitation. Resource management, that would be a little bit tougher to do if you're not doing what I was doing, which was save scumming a little bit, but you would still be able to get around that eventually. Hiding your save points is just bullshit, if I'm being honest. They should not have bothered with that. I really wish they just put item descriptions in the game. We found one wizard who popped up after I left a single room that had no special detail about it, except we found a rod, that it was a single-use item. And that guy told me what the items were, as long as he was standing there. Because, of course, as soon as we left the room and turned around, he was gone again. I picked up a ton of crystals and had no idea what they were good for until I saw in a guide that you can trade them. Cool. How hard would it have been to just put a little blurb on screen that said, you can trade these to a special vendor? I had to use an earth herb to learn they would recover health. The bloodstone, I would never have guessed its actual use because nothing about the game design or the item design screams, this item cures everything but poison. This is poor design. Either make the use of your items more obvious or explain it in-game. Don't make the player guess. And certainly don't hide it behind someone who pops up in random places and says, hey, I'll tell you what the items that you have in your inventory are good for, and then he'll disappear if you walk away too far. What a stupid choice there. That was awful. Let's go ahead and do the final score. We do our score in Randars, 1 to 10. The bones for what would develop into an industry juggernaut are here. They just needed to refine the experience. The combat is tense and fun, if a little bit simplistic. High risk, high reward battles are often the most satisfying, which is why FromSoft games can change so little and still appeal to so many people. Exploration is fun and rewarding more often than not in this game, even if the game sneaks booby traps into a few chests and breakaway floors to occasionally punish your curiosity. Those are forgivable if they're the exception, not the norm. All that said, my progress was unquantifiable because the game wasn't giving me any idea that I was even going the right way. And it's hard to give a good score to a game when it looks and sounds this rough, especially if I'm not sure if I'm even doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm giving Kingsfield a 6. 6 Randars. What needed to happen was an NPC at the start just said, looking for the Moonlight Sword? Try the town, just through the caves. And then you make it through the caves of the town, talk to another NPC, and they say, Moonlight Sword? Never heard of it. Maybe the old man in the tower can help you. Go here. Something. Anything to tell me I'm making progress. This game screams to be played longer, but without guidance, I feel like I'm just doing aimless exploration. Give me a goal to work towards. Leveling my character is a part of it, not the whole thing. I appreciate a game that makes lowly grunts a serious threat because each encounter feels more important as a result. FromSoft got this right and has carried that design ethos through to the present day. They just needed to improve smart path design, delivering meaningful progress that players can instantly recognize, and work on those graphics and audio assets. 6 Randars, a lump of coal that has the potential to become a diamond, but it's just not there in this current state. And then, as with all games in Nubs RPG Wednesday, we ask one final question. Is Kingsfield worth playing again in 2026? Regrettably, I have to say this is a no. It can be fun to look back at a developer's crude beginnings to see what they were good at, what they needed to work on, and what was a disaster that they smartly abandoned. Kingsfield shows that FromSoft knew what they wanted as their defining characteristic right off the bat. Tough, methodical fighting that feels rewarding against even the minor enemies once you learn the flow of the combat. That said, let's look at the 3 pillars that we use to define whether a game's worth going back to. First off, the story is practically non-existent. The game gives you a brief expository blurb in an intro cutscene when you turn on the console. Aside from that, I didn't see one scrap of story in 3 hours of gameplay. I have to find the Moonlight Sword. That's it. That's the story. No bueno. There needs to be more. NPCs that build the world, items with meaningful lore scraps, a chatty boss encounter. Something. Anything. This story sucks. There is no story. You're just doing one thing. Second, the graphics and sound, we've already talked about it. The game is far too brown and gray. The environments are indistinct to the point of making it hard to tell where I am at any given juncture, and audibly the sound is quiet and uninspired. Or music, rather. This game is anything but a treat for the senses. It's pretty rough. And third, the gameplay. The combat is king, and that has been the case for nearly every FromSoft game of this particular ilk for decades now. They know what they do well, and even at this early stage in their existence, they seem to know what they want to do. And while exploration is fun, I desperately wanted to know where to go next and never felt like I had a clue. Without just simple guidance, I might as well have just been killing squids on the shoreline, walking to the starter cave to recover health at the well, and then killing them again. Rinse and repeat. At least that way I'd know I'm leveling up. And man, I wish I could have recovered my magic just once. Why do I need to complete half the game to earn something that simple? That was an awful choice. Yeah, King's Field is a hard pass. You have to give the player some clue that they're going the right way. Pointed signs, NPCs, key items, something. This is a bummer. I had higher hopes for this game, and I can't see myself returning to it ever. There's just not enough juice to the squeeze. They really, really needed to give me some feedback, anything to say, hey, you're doing the right thing. Keep going that way. I entered a castle. I think that was the most I had done at any point in the game that said, oh, we might be going the right way. But even then, without killing a giant ant and saving some dude, I don't know if I was actually doing what I was supposed to. Yeah, disappointment. I can see why people don't look back on this one all that fondly. I'm sure there are fans of the game. You can find fans for just about any game that exists. Believe me, I have my taste in some pretty garbage games. This would definitely not be one of them. Yeah, this was a big letdown. All right, that's going to do it for our extended look at King's Field. As always, I do appreciate each of you watching, and I will see you next time.